excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Go. Mike 51.
Now Jones operating from the gun. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
And this opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13.
Hey, Mike 51, Mike 51. Coming to you. Rock it. SOS. Now.
Operating from the gun. Jones. Finding Gabriel complete. And all the way down to the 36-yard line. And they rattle off a big one. 44 yards.
First down,
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. This is Logan. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2.
brings up 2nd and 11 at the 37-yard line.
Here we go. Set. 18 Gator.
Go. Show
Leo.
Under 10. 10.
5.
Run it.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here. Over 20 yards.
Go. 18 Gator.
Get ready. No. Off.
6-6. Bullet high.
6 guy. Check 6 guy.
Let's go. Lead grip.
They'll run it here. This is James White. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Mike 51. Let's go one more. Wide. Get wide.
Off play action. Jones escaping the punt. Jones hit and the ball's out. And picked up by the Chargers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, there's going to be hot routes if they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback. They've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues...
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Darren Lee picks it, and the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Andy Isabella was the intended target. Not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
Here's Jones, throwing on first down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Zach Brown Came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Smith. 43 is the mic, boys. 43. Check.
Throwing Jones. Dancing to his left. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
On 3rd down, it's Logan, and he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Came out in a power set, but that only served to put more men in the box. And guess what? If you're going to do that, you've got to win up front, right? Your offensive guys have got to beat the defenders. They lost all leverage on that play.
They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Let's go!
The Charger drive about to get going. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. And now time is called as we've got an injured Charger down there on the field. We'll step aside and come back to Carson after this. Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
On 2nd down, this is Harris. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. And finally brought down at the 38.
Let's go.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Ready? 60 or 54.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Hey, lock it. 31, check 31. Check. Lead grip.
Stick looking to throw on 1st and 10. Being chased out left. It's brought in by Harris. And they move this all the way down to the 9. He got 29 yards that time. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
Check 43. Squeeze. Check 24.
Stick from the gun. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Philip Dorsett, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd and goal.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Stick looks to throw. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. So the sack means it's 3rd and goal now from the 10.
Go.
58's the mic. 58's the mic.
You must be dreaming. Go.
Stick back to pass. Flushed out right. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. picked up by Josh Jones. And they finally put an end to this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. Andy Isabella was the intended target.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
On first down, Logan. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
You draw corner.
Brings up second and
Now.
you. Chargers 37.
Hey, Echo.
43 is the mic.
You don't want this.
Mike's 43. Mike's 43.
Throwing on second down, Jones. Buying time to his left. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Jerry Tillery able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Come on, set. 30 base.
51 Mike.
Hey, Charlie.
Watch QB draw.
Watch QB, look at me. Door.
Check hot route. Hot. Right here, guys.
Ready?
Jones now.
Let him know,
Throwing on third and long.
Let him know.
Trying to lay one up deep. And that will be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down.
We're going to work.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
Joker.
Hard.
Check.
They'll start on the ground with Harris. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. Give him 12 yards there, and the Chargers have a first down. So that last play gives them a little more space now. Here's first and 10 at the 16-yard line. First down, and they go back to Harris. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. The tackle is made by Adoree Jackson.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From the 17, Stick. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. He went backwards 7 yards, setting up a tough third down. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
We get slap happy up here sometimes.
Check. Switch.
Fine.
Here's Stick, third and long. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
Good starting field position for them as they come up first and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Army.
Yep.
Army.
Hey, Foxtrot. Gone. Big river.
Jones, off play action. They'll roll him out right. And his pass incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
43. Not here. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
Hey, high 7.
43 is the mic. 43 is the mic.
Leo.
Switch.
Now Jones to throw again. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ochita Nwosu in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
It's 3rd down.
On the set.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
43 is the mic. Hey, man. Watch the boot.
Bravo. Get it.
From the gun, Jones under pressure again, and down he goes again. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a...
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Here's Stick looking to throw. Tack McKinley in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
So, Brandon, we've sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
25, check 25. Hey, 58 is the mic. Going 58 is the mic.
Check pass.
Watch out. Jam him. 58.
X3. Hit it.
58, right there.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And no return on this one as that kicks out of bounds, so they'll start just outside of their own 30-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw.
And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now, there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense.
I'm going to hit you.
So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
Let's go.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Ready, ready. 10 Lobo.
I got him.
Buzz.
51's the mic. 51's the mic.
Now.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Jones. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
Yeah, baby.
Here's Sam Martin now, as he's on to kick it away. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now?
Here we go.
At about the 18-yard line, it looks like.
Come on.
The Charger drive about to get going. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. So we've come to halftime at a 5-point game. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? This will be taken in at the 1. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the 3rd quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Here's Stick on 1st and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
Sponge. No.
Hey, watch it.
You're out.
Hatch it. Shift.
Look at me. Score.
Watch that. Check 50.
Get it.
On 2nd and 10, it's Stick. And oh, what a catch there by Allen. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
You know I'm going to lean. I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
54, right there.
So
right there.
on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They're going to go play action now with Stick. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
We got this.
Well, there have been a ton of sacks. They were just trying to prevent another.
So what you're telling me is the conventional way has not really worked for them, huh?
Not at all.
Not at all. So he tries to grab him here, and they still get caught.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
Yes. Hurry up.
A run with Harris out of the shotgun. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Hey, 58 is the mic. Go 58 is the mic.
Watch the curl.
Hard.
Check 13. Shift.
Back. Hey, Sam on. Watch twist. Watch twist.
Throwing on second and long. Stick. Open man there is Malone. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
58's the mic. 58's the mic.
You ain't doing nothing.
Rock it.
Ain't doing nothing today.
Ready?
A shotgun throw for Stick. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Joey Bosa has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot.
13-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And right now, these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
A little bit of daylight on that first down run sets him up nicely. 8 yards on the carry. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball.
Hey, wahoo!
Check 24. Watch 24.
Slam. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Now.
Here's Jones. Off the play fake. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Give him 32 on the play.
We own them. He's coming. We got to go.
First down, here's White.
Slam.
This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
Now a pass dropped off here for James White. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
Let's go.
2 yards, good enough for a first. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
That'll go as a loss of 5. And it'll make this a 2nd and long.
I got wide. Safe.
General West.
Out.
They run again with Logan.
It's run, fellas, it's run. I'm all over you.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action.
That's it, baby.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. This offense so far on third down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4.
Mike's 43.
Clear.
43.
Here we get it.
Now Jones. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Logan. Back-to-back 11-yard gains, and they've got another first down. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this fourth quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
Check 30. Hey, lock it. 37. Look at me. Zipper.
Tighten up. Under crunch.
Oh,
That's the West.
go.
They'll run on first down. It's Logan, and they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments.
Come on, QB, come on.
Steps away to his left. Oh, no, he lost the football. And picked up by the Chargers. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. The 40, the 30, 10, 5. And this is going to be a Charger touchdown. And a big turning point here in the second half, Charles, after that play.
All you're trying to do is change momentum, flip things around for your team. You're just trying to take the ball away. But how about when you take it away and score? That really changes things.
Now stick, and this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more. So that effort gives them a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage, at least give your team a fighting chance.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Ready?
Jones now on first down. Looking deep for Gabriel. And nearly picked off there, and it would have been a great time for their first pick. Instead, it's second down. So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Let's go. Hey, let's get this. He's coming. Double up, double up.
Blue draw Corker.
On second down, they'll run with White. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer. Y'all playing the wrong football.
43 is the mic. 43 is the mic.
You ain't going down.
Jones to throw on third down. He's going to let this one go deep. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down.
Get ready.
Some boos coming down right now from this home crowd after that call.
Yeah, and that was because of the pass interference call, but for a second there, I thought maybe they'd gotten a look at my appearance as Othello in the high school play.
You were Othello?
Not a good one, let me tell you.
22 Jet Bomber.
Showing 8. Showing 8. Mike's 40.
They go right back to White here on first down. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
43 is the mic.
On 2nd and 9, Jones. And an alley to run. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's third down.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game.
Under 10. Under 10.
And now whistles here and a flag down. Looked like someone got going a little early. And a manageable third down becomes a lot less manageable. 3rd and 7 after the false start.
Drop deep, drop deep.
Mike 51. Mike 51.
You.
Hey, Mike 51. Mike 51. Hey, check.
50.
Hey, Charlie.
51's the mic.
Now Jones. From the gun, he'll throw. Got a man, Slayton. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
Boys, bring it up.
A really good pickup of 28 yards. Jones now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
6 guys. X3. 218. Chopper. Hard.
They'll run it here with Logan. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. T.J. Logan, his 4th touchdown on the year. And his guys are going to retake the lead. Solid job up front, really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
Yeah, that was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run, end result, 6 points.
Touchdown. PAT up and good by Rosas. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
23 yards, the final tally. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. A little bit of space there for the first down run, as that's going to get him about 5 yards. There to stop him on the defensive side, Lorenzo Carter. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Let's get it. Hey, high 7.
He'll look to throw.
Here we go, D. Here I come again.
Philip Dorsett hauls it in. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Hey, watch Sam. Bravo. 54. Mike, 54. I got you, son. Rock it. Hey, check 24. Deuce. Hit it.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete. So now it's 4th down and short, and whatever they do, run or pass it, they've got to pick up the first here.
Yeah, and you mentioned running it. That is still an option. But as you've also said, they've got to do it quickly and get back to the line of scrimmage.
I'm coming after you.
They're going for it. This is Harris. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down.
Let's go, baby. Hey, Haywood. 58's the mic. 58's the mic. Let's go, D. Tighten. Hey. Let's go, D. Tighten up. Hey, 58 is a mic. Going 58. Hey, orbit. No, baby, you don't want none. Hey, you don't want to see me. You don't shoot.
He's back to throw. Forced out to his left. And he's going to keep it here. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down.
I got you, boy. 58's the mic. 58's the mic. Now. Hey, they're scared.
They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Dexter Lawrence in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. Back to throw. And Allen's got it. That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
And the Chargers.
On the double. 58's the mic. Wild Bill.
At the 19-yard line.
Hey, Delta. Go. Going 58's the mic. I'm here all day. 58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Hey, let's get this.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it. And this is indeed up to a 3-point lead.
Next to score, Chargers 15, Dragons 12.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
They'll take over.
Come on, baby, let's go. Get excited. Let's go. Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
Down.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Look at the clock. Everyone knows the situation. Probably time here for one final play.
And we know what that play is going to be. It's got to be some sort of Hail Mary, throwing it towards the end zone.
And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 23. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out. Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here. Coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on. And that last play was one of them. The last shot had to take it, and they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.
So for the home team here, the win will move them to 7-2 now on the year. So that'll do it for us.